Two IPL giants in the Mumbai Indians and the Chennai Super Kings were up against each other at the iconic Wankhede Stadium. But this time the situation was very different, because on one side the Chennai Super Kings were fighting a battle for survival, but on the other end the Mumbai Indians, equally important game for them, because if they want a realistic chance to make it to the playoffs of this tournament, they really needed to pull up their socks at this point of the tournament. It was Mumbai Indians who emerged victorious at the end of this game, and on the other end the Chennai Super Kings are almost out of this edition of the Indian Premier League, and both captains post the game talked about what are the things that they need to work on moving ahead. And on the other end, the Chennai Super Kings skipper in Mahendra Singh Dhoni almost agreed to the fact that the campaign for the Chennai Super Kings for the 18th edition is all but over. First, getting to what Hardik Pandya said, and he was a very happy captain. He said that we knew it would be a high-scoring game and backed our plans. Rohit and Surya's partnership was game-changing. When Rohit clicks, the opposition is in trouble. And Surya was brilliant too. Our paces went for a few, but 175, 180 was a below par total. Hardik Pandya made it very clear that despite their fast bowlers going for a couple of runs, which is the nature of the Wankhede Stadium, he knew at the midpoint that the Chennai Super Kings were at least 15, 20 or maybe 30 runs as well short. And he was very happy to see Rohit Sharma getting back in form. He even went on and said that he felt very relieved seeing the two scoring that partnership and taking the Mumbai Indians over the line and making sure that they win the game by 9 wickets. He made it very clear that Rohit's form was never a concern, because the Mumbai Indians knows and backs him and knows that as soon as Rohit Sharma is in the game, as soon as he strikes forms, there is no opposition that can really stop the Mumbaiker from actually accelerating and making the change in that game, leaving an impact and making sure that his team emerges victorious. This was about the happy team, happy captain, all positive things. But on the other hand, the Chennai Super Kings captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni was really feeling dejected today, and lots of people have been questioning their philosophy as well this time, seeing their results. He openly talked about it, did not mince his words. He said that we were below par, knowing dew would play a role. We missed a chance to capitalize in the middle overs, especially before Bumrah came on. Early overs cost us, and though the ball gripped, dew reduced spin. We must stay practical, not emotional. It's about assessing our cricket, fixing small errors and building a solid core for next season. Dhoni has not said it in as many words, but what he means is that the season for the Chennai Super Kings this time around is all but over. Even if they want to get to 16 points, they'll have to win the 6 out of the 6 remaining games that they have to play. And seeing the current form, it looks highly unlikely. And even if somehow, by some minor miracle, they go on and win the next 6 games, even after that, they'll reach to 16 points. And even with 16 points, there is no certainty that the Chennai Super Kings might just make it to the playoff, because at this point of the time, lots of teams are struggling in between the points table, and they have already reached to their 10 points. So the Chennai Super Kings realistically have no chance left in the 18th edition. Dhoni said it very clearly that we need to stop being emotional and we should be practical if we want to make a better base for the upcoming season. That will be the 19th edition of the Indian Premier League. This emotional thing coming from MS Dhoni is really important, and that is because lots of people have been talking about this, that the Chennai Super Kings make a lot of emotional decisions when it comes down to their retentions or their auction strategies, and maybe it's time and high time that the Chennai Super Kings distance themselves from this sort of an approach and have a much more practical approach, which lots of former cricketers and cricket experts have been talking about, and Dhoni also feels the same way now. So lots has happened on this super weekend. 4 games is all that we have seen, and in these 4 games the points table has absolutely stirred up. Teams set at 10 points. There are 5 teams who are there at 10 points. Lots of teams at 8, some at 6. So it's getting really interesting. Not too many teams that are in a way totally ruled out from this edition. Still 8 to 9 teams that are fighting for the top 4 positions. So it's going to get really interesting as we move ahead in this Indian Premier League. We are past the halfway mark. We are gearing towards the business end of the tournament now. So lots more cricket coming your way. For now, that is all that I've got for you. Lots of more IPL content coming your way. For that, you need to stay tuned to Sports Today. Subscribe to us if you haven't already. Like this video, share it with your friends, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that as soon as we are live or there's any interesting content coming your way, you guys come to know first.